Good morning, everyone. We are back with another stream of excellent quality. So today, as you may see from the thumbnail and the title and everything, we'll be playing a wonderful little game called Subnautica. Yeah, and we're already in the action.
3, 2, 1.
As we get jettisoned from a spaceship. It's looking good. It's like a physical representation of what happens when you see an X whenever you go out grocery shopping. Exactly what happens. Don't ask me how I know. Ah, yes. The smell of fire in the morning. Such a good feeling right there. Alright, let's get to it. Yeah, there we go. I've actually played Subnautica a bit. About maybe... my Steam says 30 minutes. I know it's been much longer than that. It's probably closer to maybe 2 hours. So I at least have an idea.
Greetings, survivor. Great job not dying. To assist you in further survival in emergency situations, you have been issued this personal data assistant. The interface visible now will organize your inventory, display currently available construction blueprints, and holds other valuable information. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with it.
Alright, so we got our blueprints. We're able to make a bit of things that we need. Starting point for a pipe chain. Never really seen anybody use those before, but we could definitely use a lot that we have here. Laser cutter, repair tool.
Situational assessment.
Use.
Time.
Absolutely.
T plus 3 hours since planet fall. Life pod hull. Secure. Communications. Offline.
Alright, let's assess the situation. I think I got it.
The Aurora suffered catastrophic hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected in 100-meter range.
Look at that little peeper. I've never seen a peeper flip out like that. Oh. Look at them. They're so happy. Alright. Let's head back in and see if we can do some... Oh, we gotta use a repair tool for that. Alright. So I guess our first and foremost thing is actually to build a repair tool. We're gonna need magnesium, precious sulfuric powder, and the good old titanium. We got our work cut out for us. Alright. Yep, gotta use a repair tool for that. Fabricator's online though, which is perfect. Alright. Not too shabby. Go ahead and swap to a freehand. Let's check out this new underwater world we have been thrust into. We're actually right on top of a wreckage, which is not too bad. Let's secure some food. Ah, you get over here, you peepster.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
Should have grabbed that one.
Trend is consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor. New creature discovered. Environment: uncharted, ocean planet, oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, water contamination high.
We both are stuck. So it looks like
oxygen.
It looks like we've been thrust to a world that is entirely underwater with the occasional tornado that's throwing up peepers. Never seen a peeper-nado before, but it looks like we've getting caught up in it ourselves. Oh, it's the geyser chucking up peepers. Gotcha. I was gonna say, it was like, hey, that bird. I don't see how specks of ground can be flying out of just water like that. Alright, let's cook these peepers up real quick. We are a bit on the hungry side. Look at that. Our first step, surviving, complete.
The fabricator programmed to construct tools and render organic substances edible.
Eat something.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Very good. Yeah, we want to keep these people alive just so they're nice and fresh. And also because it's just far more horrifying that way. Alright, so we're nearly full. Getting a bit on the thirsty side. Let's go ahead and actually get to the material grabbing. Need some of that metal salvage. Takes up a huge spot in the inventory. Nice 2x2. Those of you familiar with Resident Evil 4, you'll know this system a little too well. That's never a bad idea, my dears. I might do some Resident Evil 4. The sun is setting, but our adventure is only beginning. If only I had a flashlight. This should be... oh, no, that's a cut door. Let's grab some
oxygen.
That sounds pretty good. That'll be what a lot of this game is so far for a bit. Just doing stuff underwater for a brief second and coming back up. Something is sparking over here, but let's see what we got. Oh, it's just an air bubble. Can't do anything with that. We're not Sonic. Alright, we got enough salvage to at least do something with. Let's see if we can turn that into a more valuable resource. So we can recycle that with some of that. Jump pretty high up. Right. Alright. And all that salvage turns into nice 4 pieces of titanium. Absolutely essential for what we're going to need, what we're going to do, what we're going to survive. Get ourselves a nice titanium ingot, but maybe just for storage sake, but for now I think we're pretty good on that. So we are going to need a little bit more some electronics here. Let's go to some personal, maybe some tools. Alright, so we can get to ourselves some silicone rubber. We can actually have ourselves a knife and we can actually start harvesting. Always a good idea. Into the storage you go, titanium. Alright, so let's grab ourselves some silicone rubber. Now, not many things provide silicone in this game. Within good reason, I mean. It's kind of a hard resource to find unless you mine it up persistently. But thankfully, I'll take some of these clusters here.
New blueprint acquired.
Splendid. Let's do as our grandfathers and grandmothers did. Just hunt and gather, finding out exactly what we need from the, I would say Earth, but it's not exactly, but the ocean around us. Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me where I cannot stand. Alright. And we got the lubricant, but more importantly, we got the silicone rubber. It's a little inefficient. It's a 2x2 cluster just to make a little quick thing, but more importantly, I just put up the knife right now. Let's grab some of that titanium real quick that I so thoughtlessly threw away. Make ourselves the bare necessity.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. As an essential survival tool for 2.5 million years, the knife remains the only exception. Sorry about that.
It's okay. We'll find a way. So let's put that as our number 1. We can go ahead and just drop the flare, the peeper, and the boomerang from our extra slots as well. And whoo-wee! It's a nice CS:GO knife right there. Alright, we got ourselves a peeper, nice bladefish.
Alien life forms may have unexpected characteristics and applications.
Space between me and them.
Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Who would have thought acid mushrooms hurt on contact? I feel like we're getting a bit of drift going on. But yeah, a little bit of knowledge here. I've grown up in a beach town forever, so you kind of sort of kind of pick up a little bit on like nautical terms and everything, you know, your ports, your left, starboard's right, all that good stuff. Self-charging power cells, they seem to be doing pretty good. So, kind of fit in a little bit well with this one. Bladderfish will turn into a nice water. That was that little sack-looking guy. Could also cook that bladderfish, always a good idea. We need some salt if we want to cure it, makes it last a lot longer. You can make yourselves an air bladder. Silicone rubber and a bladderfish, not too bad. I think for now, we will, got the acid mushroom, so I think that's essential for the, I could have swore I had the acid mushroom with me. Acid mushroom spore, okay, so we actually need to find a better way to actually harvest the acid mushroom. It may be just as simple as picking it. And it is. Alright. How are we doing on food? We're doing good. We need a little bit of water. I'm gonna grab... He was onto him. Alright. We also should probably start looking for some mineral deposits as well so we can actually get more into the natural resources of the area. Alright, so we got the acid mushrooms we need, but we do need the copper core. So in other words, or copper ore rather. So we can actually start getting that electric charge between the acids and generate the battery. It's a Gary fish. We can go ahead and grab a little bit more of the titanium. Oh, just kidding. Psych. Alright, we're saving ourselves for the minerals then. Some titanium. Never a bad idea if only we weren't already drowning in titanium. But that'll be a problem later on, so. Just say thank you.
Oxygen.
Into the ocean's blessings, and we go back in for more. Ooh, but not too bad of a start so far. We definitely are picking things back up where we left off. That does not look natural. Got some gold right off the bat. Very useful where we're at. There's our copper ore.
Is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased by 11%.
Absolutely. Copper is amazing. Used for the longest time to make bronze, but then eventually they figured out, once we got a better idea of electricity, how much of a conductor it is.
Oxygen.
While gold is a superconductor, it means it has very little resistance to it. Copper seems to be generally easier to work with. I'm not exactly an electrical engineer, that's actually been one of my weak suits, but always interesting to know stuff like that. Look at that, our first battery, first of many. What is up, Briscoe? How you doing, my man? Alright, let's grab that peeper, and let's get eating. Alright, so we got ourselves our nice battery. Always a great time with that. We'll put up the gold. We don't exactly need the gold for now. Probably should be using these grapevine clusters to make something else. What in particular? Not too sure. Let's grab our first aid kit though. We can already kind of use it. Alright, so we need the repair tool. That's the utmost priority. So where are we at for the repair tool? Magnesium, precious, sulfuric powder, and titanium. So really, whenever I was playing a build of this, precious powder never really dropped. Wasn't too good at doing that. So let's play it a little bit smarter. Actually, hey, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I like to do the early stuff. And then Mike should be streaming right after about 11 or so, so keep the training going. And then if you are available, I believe if you let Mike know, he'll be able to do from 11 to 1, and then from 1 o'clock, have as long as you want, and we'll go ahead and just keep everybody going your way. Let me grab some flippers. That is really what I want. Silicone rubber times 2. Easy.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment.
I appreciate
Death
you
by
stopping.
malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 19%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
Alright. That's some good odds there. 65% chance of death. If things end up a little apocalyptical. A little catastrophic. Well, we've got some fins now, so our mobility has increased twofold. One for each foot. And I can finally go around and actually grab some stuff. Hey, there we go. The pun gods. You set up your PS4 beautiful. Grab some lead. Actually might be good for all this radioactivity around going us. So if I can grab another piece, maybe I can go ahead and upgrade my suit to be a little
oxygen.
A bit better when it comes to all that nuke town. Oh, there we go. Ooh, alright. There we go, more copper ore. That is beautiful. Alright, nothing crazy out here. Good. You always gotta be careful about big open spaces like that. Got some more titanium. Ah, but more importantly, should be able to get this. Silver ore, always good. Useful for computer chips.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I know. Almost there. Alright, now it gets a little fun. Okay. There's an outcropping. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of farming right now just to make sure we grab everything that we need. I really prefer copper, but titanium is never a bad option. We can grab something on the way up. Some more titanium, and let's get some air. Fortunately, that's what we'll be doing for a little bit. Let's see how much it takes to make an oxygen tank. I know titanium is a required resource, but having the ability to stay underwater a little bit longer is far more efficient than what we're doing. No matter the copper ore we get. So let's play the long con and see how much it takes, because we're pretty good on resource. We got a good amount of minerals. Should have enough resource to actually do pretty well with that. We also do need to get some water going on here. Alright. And one more. The boys at home. Alright, let's personal equipment. Gold pipes. Need some more lead and more rubber mesh if I do want to have that. Glass. Glass should be easy to make. Glass is just 2 quarts. About right. Alright. If I grab another... Oh yeah. So we still had to work towards our repair tool as well. Very useful. Very nice to have. Magnesium, crashfish powder. So what we need to do is actually find a nice underwater spot. What is that? Great. Okay. Alright, cut creep on with a knife. I'll go ahead and take you up on that offer. I mean, I know it makes fiber mesh, but it's not essential enough for a tooltip like that. This is all salts, not exactly any sort of quartz that we really want. Our goals right now is quartz and copper. It's always going to be copper, always going to be copper. Quartz, so we can actually have the glass to make an oxygen tank, so we don't have to do this as often. Quartz is pretty easy to find. You usually find it in the nice shallows, which we are in. We just keep getting lucky with that titanium. Meanwhile, with the enclosure like this, we might be able to find... Ah! There we go. And... a little too adventurous right there. Oh, let's grab some air and see if we got some...
oxygen
powder. The overall goal of this game is to survive. There is supposed to be some sort of final result that you're aiming for, but for the most part, nice, got the powder. But for the most part, they haven't finished it. It's still early access, but it's been one of those few early access games that are actually keeping up with what they want. They updated like every 2 weeks or so. So it's been pretty good on that front. But I think the goal will be to eventually escape the planet, but right now it goes crazy far. You can find alien technology, create this massive submarine, all just from surviving out of your little crash pod. It's pretty nice. I like the sense of progression. And while I'm not a huge fan of open world games like this, it's definitely refreshing and good to see that it takes that, it's able to, I don't know, find a way that's a little bit more palpable for me. Always a nice time. So I need to find magnesium. Need to find some magnesium and we'll be good. Food, we're fine. Everything else, we're pretty fine. So once we get the magnesium, we get the repair tool and everything will open up so much more. Magnesium, I believe, is collected from resources. So let's do just that. But also, let's grab an acid mushroom. But yeah, Briscoe, so what are you planning to stream later today? I know you are going to stream. Said you're going to set up your PS4. Oh, it's these guys. Yeah, the exploding fish has piqued your interest. Ah, very good. Exploding fish are always a good way to keep interest. If I ever develop a game, it's going to have a lot of exploding fish. Alright. Let's see if we can go into these caverns here that these nice farting manatees are blocking up. Alright. Now that we've got the air tank, we can actually do fairly well under here as it renders. Oh my gosh. I mean, all these resources. Might as well collect one of you. No. Okay, I was gonna say, you're totally fine with that. They must stream an Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Always a good time. Silver ore. Some gold. Way too early to use gold at fishing, but we just keep running into it. Copper ore, great. Silver. Silver's a little bit more useful in a general sense.
30 seconds.
Alright, we'll come back for whatever that is. Alright. Doing pretty good. Probably should use that creep vine.
Oxygen.
Alright. So we'll come in from this direction. Put a lot of this resource up. Seems like we found a nice cavern filled with all that good stuff. All those resources, all that gold we won't need for a while. But it's good to gather it all now. Absolutely necessary to get it all now. Nope. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We can make some fiber mesh or something. Let's go ahead and use up those creep vine samples because those take up too much space. Far too much space. There we go. Frees up a lot more. We can actually ditch a lot of these spores. Don't they look beautiful? Nice, unrendered objects. I'm gonna have to face that every time I come in. I expect them to sink to the bottom of the ocean. Always a good time. Alright, so we got more glass. We really don't need to worry about that. Nice wiring kit. But we don't need that just yet. What we need is magnesium. And something tells me what we left behind in that cavern may have been the magnesium we were looking for. Let's go before finding this time. But yeah, so Uncharted 4 multiplayer. That sounds pretty good. I've actually played only the first 2 Uncharted games and really enjoyed them. Enjoyed them to their fullest. They were really good. There we go. Let's grab some air before we go in. It'll be good. But yeah, I always liked Uncharted. I was a big fan of the like Indiana Jones sort of aesthetic that it had to it, where your objective is to like go in and find rare treasure. Always a good time. I really enjoy that. Like a lot, like the new Tomb Raiders also tickled that fancy. That fancy, my fancy. Lead. Get the lead out there. Silver ore. Ah. titanium. My word, this place is rich. Silver ore again. More gold. We also found a direct way out. Very nice to have. Especially when we're drowning in resources. And, unfortunately, all the water. Some salt. We got a creature egg. Yep. Nope. I ain't dealing with that. Good, I'm glad to hear the Uncharted series is really strong. I like it.
Warning.
Good
Local
old Nathan
radiation
Drake.
readings exhibit characteristics consistent with total degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core. A quantum detonation will occur with a probability of 85.5%.
Gotcha.
Advise observing a 1 kilometer safety range.
Gotcha. So we need to stay 1 kilometer away from a nice dark matter explosion. It is a common complication for cave divers. It's asphyxiation or becoming lost and trapped. Gotcha. Spending too much time in them caves. But we got everything we needed, so. We'll go ahead and head back a bit. I believe we should be already, or the escape pod is about 1 kilometer away, so we can actually watch the fireworks happen. That's a pretty good distance. I think it's pretty good. Fortunately, still got the magnesium that we need. Got plenty of glass. Benzene. Wiring kits. I could use some more water in the near future. Pipe floating air pumps, not too bad. Really could use the rebreather. In fact, we can use that wiring kit right now for it. So let's do that. Get ourselves our nice wiring kit, make some good wires. Develop a rebreather. Nice and square shape. There we go. Now we even have even more oxygen capacity. If we get 2 fiber mesh, we can actually make a radiation suit. Let's do that, actually. Getting ahead of ourselves with this. Alright, I know I used 1 fiber mesh. I used it for, like, the rebreather. Alright, yeah, we got... Well, no, we don't have enough room to grab some creep foam. No, we should. Wonder if they have the whole thing where the farther you dive, make sure you gradually change pressure to kill you. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it. I played pretty far in to where, you know, you go about a few thousand feet deep, or 1,000 meters rather. And unfortunately, there's no, like, I mean, the only thing they really have to worry about with pressure is that whether or not your structures are able to maintain their integrity. Because if you don't have certain modules equipped to where it enables them to go further down, then they start taking like massive hull damage and eventually collapse. But it seems like the human body is fairly invincible and is able to survive those deep dives. Alright, let's grab that mesh we needed. We got ourselves a nice radiation suit too. I think I need 1 more. Yeah, 1 more. Not a problem. Quick little run out, we'll be good. But yeah, they recently had it to where the largest submarine you can make was actually invincible, so whenever you see these giant, massive creatures that spit fire and everything, all they do is kind of, they just knock you over, tip your boat a bit. That's it. That was the peak of their threat, unless you actually was smart enough to step outside your ship. Oh, did I not grab the other one I needed? Oh, no, I can't. Alright. That mesh. We will let this peeper go. Be free, my friend. Go back with your loved ones. Yeah, they're slowly developing everything, but that would be a really good way, because they're all about increasing the difficulty. Like I said, they made the ultimate submarine actually destroyable now, taking off its invincibility mode, and now it actually has a chance, and it takes a lot of resources to make, so if you play it wrong, you can sink that boy. Alright, let's go ahead and make ourselves that mesh we needed. Get ourselves a nice radiation suit as well. Even though they look like fins. Okay. Alright, we're looking good. Radiation suit and everything's going. Nice oxygen tank. Good old radiation gloves. Some strong fins and a rebreather. And... oh, I gotta put that on instead of the rebreather. Gotcha. Yeah. We'll do just that in case I need it. Now let's turn... do I not have enough grip or coupon? Yeah, I need one more to do anything with it. Can you get torpedoes? Yes, you can. That's actually been a more recent addition. Is all the torpedoes and everything. And also you can have creature distractions like decoys and what have you. So there's survival means, and then there's also a full body, like your ship, your submarines like that. You can have a full body electric shield because a lot of the enemies have appendages that can grab you. Think, I don't know a good example, but there's one that has like claws like that, kind of like an elite from Halo, except with a little bit more cartilage and a little bit more E people. That's always a feature you should look out for when it comes to alien species. It's whether or not they developed a taste for people. Alright, so got ourselves our nice rebreather. We got everything but the magnesium. That's the trick, isn't it? You actually could make a scanner real quick. I believe I put the battery over here, and I didn't need a battery, surprisingly, for the repair tool. Let me double check that before I throw it away like that. Yep, nope. Let's make ourselves a nice scanner, learn about everything around us.
The handheld spectroscope scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvaged technology and to record alien biological data.
Yep, so just like that, now we can actually start picking up more inventory, or, well, rather, scan more information. But it has to be specific objects. Also scan life forms. And get Skyrim levels of information on them. Okay, well, not exactly 100% Skyrim-like just yet, but we got poisonous flesh and undulating wings. Eat cups of grasses. Inevitable, but harmless. Always a good time. So that's probably why I couldn't grab them earlier. Meanwhile, you. Bladderfish is pretty good to grab for a water resource because we are feeling a little bit thirsty.
Emergency. Seismic readings suggest a quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The central dark matter reactor will reach a supercritical state oxygen in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
watch the fireworks happen.
3, 2.
They blew it up! Those darn dirty apes. They blew it all up. Oh yeah, I probably should actually put that radiation helmet up. Oh, looks like I might die now. Oh. There we go. Well, just a little bit of radiation from the neck up. I guess that never really killed anybody. Back into the briny blue we go. We can also check out where the wreck is, but not feeling too comfortable with that one just yet. Definitely a good chance to get all the blueprints and resources that we want and need, but never exactly a smart idea, because you never know what could be around there. Oh yeah, I gotta get these hands. All kinds of dirty. Man, I have too much gold. It's never been a problem. I've never had a problem where I had too much gold. Alright. Get on that one. We can get some water real quick. Good old bladderfish, they seem to filter the water themselves inside their bodies, so it's just a matter of like, kind of like a cactus. Just get in there and get into it. Alright. So, don't have the repair tool. Don't got the plasma cutter. We just need the sweet magnesium. So let's go hunting a little bit. How we go? And then also probably should start working on a nice little sea glide. So we can actually stop manually powering everything. Can you imagine having to swim everywhere you go? Like, the first few days would be terrible. Like, your arms would be messed up, they would be tired. I mean, but imagine afterwards. Afterwards, you'd be glorious. After a month of it, after a year of it, capabilities would go up crazy well. Now we found a chance for success with silver ore. And probably should grab the rebreather since we're not exactly in a radiated zone. We want to get deeper. Probably the best idea to put on the rebreather. I know we're getting fairly close. Shit. Always a scary thought. Let's grab some oxygen, and we are going in deep. Coming in hot. Alright. Oh, radiation detected. Yep. Okay. I was incorrect by my assumption. I was just in the radiation zone. Don't exactly need all this titanium just yet. In fact, I'd rather keep my inventory clear of it for a minute or two. Hello, Gary. Fancy meeting you here. What is it, boy? Do you smell someone? Welcome to my world, Gary. Alright, let's go back. It's too scary. Too scary for Gary. I'll put you away, put it away. Get something a little bit more useful. Okay, so, fortunately, don't exactly want to mess with that radiated area just yet. Not with the capabilities we have. Nice silver ore. Some more gold. Oh, and that's the sound of the crash fish. Always a good time. Gary's my new spirit animal, absolutely. He is my friend, my everything, my all in all. Unfortunately, no powder in there. Well, we already have it, we just need magnesium. That's the only problem. Where to get that magnesium? Definitely check a different biome. We'll go in a general different direction. We head what I presume to be north. I'm preparing, but I'll presume that heading straight that way is north, so we'll go to the south. At least, again, what I assume to be south. And we will inspect everything. Gosh, more gold. Oh crap, stalker. A little bit of a lag there. Get me, boy. I don't want the creep vine sample, I want stalker sample. Come on, fight me. Be a man. Give those teeth. Alright, you might have the advantage real quick because I gotta go grab some air. Air breathers 1, stalker 0. We'll see how quickly that changes. Alright, now I'm back, full force. Ready to go. Let's tussle. Okay. I'm the alpha. Do I really need more than this weak knife? I can handle anything in the ocean with this knife. I can sword fight with a swordfish. Okay, 2 of them. Now hold up. That's just dirty. Bringing your friend in here. Alright, I see you. Not exactly a gentleman. Not down for a good set of fisticuffs with knives. My classic way to get along. Oh, crap. Alright. Look, I didn't mean to insult your friend. He was a very nice fellow. I did say that I really enjoyed his shoes. Fight me. Fight me. Come on. Another one. Oh, alright. Woo! Champion! Oh, okay. Not champion? Might have been a distraction ploy. I mean, now that I look, I think I need a lot more than this weak knife. It's not even here anymore. Now it's truly a match of fisticuffs. Let's go. Look at this style. That is such a strong fighting. Like, just a good punch. That's how you get somebody. Alright, well, looks like we're clear of that wonderful stalker territory. You look like you're having a rough time, or are you having a good time? I don't know if you're expecting or hurting. We'll just leave it at that. Oh, there's a wall there. Alright, now I know there's a cavern in this general vicinity that is not made out of coral. So my last file, whatever I did play, this was like the place to be. So magnesium should be in this general area. I would hope, assume, pray, all that good stuff. All a matter of preference. I like this Captain Guinea move I got going on. Those punches could be weak in real life. Yeah, exactly. Because that's you're going through water as well, and it's a lot slower. Actually, swinging that knife would also suck too, because you gotta get a... I mean, thankfully the knife has a bit of a pointed edge, but you won't exactly exert as much force into it, so it'd be generally a little bit more ineffective. That's why diving knives are much more larger. Seems like we had ourselves a premature explosion. Ooh, and left nothing behind. Such is the way of the crash fish. How are we doing on space? We're doing fine. Let's see. We are getting a bit further up from the ship, I can tell, because there's a lot more radiation in this area. That's a new flavor I'm not used to. It's because we are getting closer to the Aurora. Ah. Well, let's play it a bit risky. Let's avoid that. That we don't want to go. Right? Yeah, premature explosion, man. It just ruins a really good time. Okay, things are getting dark. And I know it's not the sun. Is it the sun? It could be the sun. Could be a cloud. That's a little bigger than a cloud. Oh, don't you just hate it when there's an eclipse? You're just trying to get some deep diving done. Alright. I know the Aurora is relatively close. Nope, it's that one. Cool. Is it playing with it? Is it attacking it? Is it building a nest? Such is the ways of the stalker. Today we'll be observing the natural habitat of the stalker. As we can see, it is pushing along the resource, the scraps of metal, possibly sharpening its teeth on it. But we do see a nice limestone outcropping. There appeared to be... Oh, he's just one of them. He's just really fast. Could be amazing to see that creature on this beautiful blue earth. With such reflexes, and also in a tenacity. Quite the tenacity. You good, buddy? Oh, did you want to start something? I mean, are you trying to be a friend? That's not friend noises. I'm pretty good at friend noises. That's not friend noises. Oh, that is not the way we want to go either. Oh, there you are. I was looking for... Oh, you wanted to join me on the air. That's cool. Oh, yeah, okay. It's not friend motions either. Let's go, round 2. Round 3? Okay, fine. You stay over there. Alright, so we are relatively surrounded on all sides by hostile creatures. Anytime you get somewhere remotely deep, they come along and they shoot you down. Because they don't want any of that deep stuff. They'd rather remain superficial. They don't want to talk about their feelings. They'd rather use their teeth. My question is, where is gosh dang magnesium? We're actually running out of inventory space. Quickly and rapidly. But thankfully, once we get home to our nice little safe pod here, we'll have a nice med kit waiting for us. Nothing says dinner like stopping bleeding. And yeah, this spot is all full. So we gotta play it this next day we gotta hustle and grind. We'll go ahead and turn our quartz into glass. There's really no other point for it. Be a little bit more efficient with our inventory space. We could make a wiring kit. Always a great idea to do with silver. But I'd rather go in with some sort of purpose. We can make a flashlight. It's never a bad idea. Dive reel. Anchors you to a point. Keeps coming back. Never a bad idea. Air bladder is always great. Habitat builder. Laser cutter. We need a diamond, a battery, and titanium. Well, 2 out of 3. What's deployable these days? Waterproof locker. Could actually use that, so probably won't be useful forever, but it's definitely useful now. Alright. So let's go release this bad boy. Fly free. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and name it after Briscoe. That way you're always with me too. Oh, okay, sorry Briscoe. There you go, be free. Open the storage. Nope. It's Briscoe. It's Brisk Pete. Okay. It's not gonna stay Brisk Pete, I promise. I'm gonna put all my good stuff in there. Okay. Should be able just to edit the last letter. There we go. Alright, Briscoe's there. Hold on all our good stuff, all our useful things. That way... Exactly, I knew I could trust you with my stuff. Meanwhile, Gary's looking a little tasty, so... Custom those used to synthetic foods be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for many years. You can too. Oh boy. Alright, well, Gary was nice and all, but exactly wasn't too filling. So we'll just keep this extra boomerang we had in our back pocket. And rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. I believe we also had some bladderfish. Nope, could have swore I grabbed some, but... Let's see how we're doing. Probably should check out that vent right there. That might be the best idea. So let's put on the rebreather since we're not exactly any sort of a danger of gaining extra DNA and, you know, splitting cells and what have you. Isn't nature marvelous? Okay, nope, just always hot around there. I just, Well, you know what? You try things, you live, you learn, you fail, you try it again later. Especially when you get a little bit more risky and technologically advanced. starts thinking about food. Thinking about food all the time. But more importantly, let's think about water. No, you were coming with me. Got him by the neck. You ain't going nowhere. Help me with this rock. Alright. Oh. Come on, magnesium. Give me the mineral lottery. Copper ore is still a good roll. Probably should be the prudent person I claim to be. Are we in... No, you were just a feisty little guy. If I had my knife. Swarmy mum, I'll cut you, mate. Alright, let's break the illusion of disbelief and use what, thankfully, the resources we have at hand. Magnesium. Those are looking fine. Bobbing in and out of the water. Magnesium. You're not magnesium. Is magnesium removed content? Magnesium is removed content. So what we're playing is a bit of a bugged game. Well, apparently I can also make it from 3 salt, but looks like this current build is kind of unplayable. I know this Bladderfish is tremendously upset by such a revelation. Just as much as I am. Let's grab the 3 salt. That was a proposed method I saw with a quick glance. But if that doesn't work, well then, literally can't progress. We kind of need the repair tool for a bit of everything. Like, no exaggeration. Just a bit of everything. Meanwhile, where'd the knife go? What do I do with my knife? This isn't a knife. It's not sharp enough. Let me grab another one. Maybe 2 of them will substitute knife. You just tell me no game, no knife, huh? Things are working out great. Maybe I give it to Briscoe. Alright, Briscoe. You got the knife? You don't have the knife. Unfortunately. You would have told me.
Oxygen.
Okay. Resources. Basic minerals. Magnesium. Whew. Alright. Kinda got scared there. A little more than just kind. And we got the repair tool. Splendid. Now we can actually start making progress. Let's go ahead and turn this guy into a little bit more of a sustaining resource, aside from friendship. Friendship's a necessity, absolutely. But water's just a bit more important. We got ourselves a repair tool. Ooh. Don't touch that, it's a little hot. Look at this magneto powers going on here. Alright. Good old La Casa.
Captain, a new message has arrived.
Oh man. I just turned this thing on and they already start filling up my caller ID.
Playing message.
This is an automated bounce back from the Aurora mining vessel.
Oh yeah, it's got
Your
one.
distress signal has been received. An emergency relief team will be dispatched to your location. Estimated arrival time, 99999 hours.
So within my lifetime. Okay. But yeah, it's got its fair share of bugs, unfortunately. Like, you know, disappearing knives, that's a... I guess I can make another. Maybe it broke. Maybe... I didn't know, but maybe it could break. Play it safe. Make another one. It's not a problem. Just need more silicone rubber, which I can make real quick. I know I have the essentials. I have one in my inventory. I do. Do I have one in here? I don't. Look at that face. Alright, where's it go? Okay, so we got the repair tool. Zip, zap, zap. Fixed up the base. What we need is the fabricator next. Can I, take it? There we go. Alright, we'll make ourselves a new knife. We'll get ourselves a fabricator, and we should be dandy. But yeah, brand new early access. Yeah, it's very early access. I believe it's only been out for, I think it's actually been 2 or 3 years in early access, but there's actually been progress on it, so one can hold out hope. That silicone rubber going. And got ourselves a knife. Alright. Back to best tool. Time to win some more bar fights with this. And now we have the means to heal ourselves. Alright, so next up on the list, we need the fabricator. Maybe I was just fabricating it. Okay. Well, at the very least, we need a laser cutter, so we do need some diamond. What we probably have to do is actually scan for it. We gotta scan for that fabricator. And there we go. There's all of it. Got the repair tool, not the laser cutter, but something that's still useful. I think our next bet will be to actually look for some wreckages. So it's time for some explorating. Do you have the radiation suit? Also, we can scan ourselves.
Performing self-scan. Vital signs normal.
Cool.
Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
No, that's it. Just trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Nothing scary. Nothing too bad. Do have the room. Let's throw on the radiation helmet before it's too late. It's knowing me, I'll already get like neck deep, literally, in radiation. And before it's too late, mess it up. Okay. So let's play the regret game. Will I regret going this far? Maybe. Will it be fun? Absolutely. Will I kill this predatory fish? I don't know, he's a little fast. Come on, fight me. Fight me IRL. 1v1, rust only. That's what I thought. And it's a biter. Oh, crikey, it's a biter, mate. Here we go. Look at that. Already breaking him in. Okay, now we don't, and I repeat, we don't want to go near the engines. I have had plenty of personal experience there, and may I say, it wasn't a good time. Did not enjoy myself one bit. In fact, admittedly, that's where my last file ended, was behind those engines. So we'll steer clear of that. Might be for the best. I saw something. Oh, it's just creep fine. That's fine. Oh, nice treasure chest down here. Found a lot of creature eggs too in this run. That's weird. Some extra titanium. That is not good sound. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. First aid kits. Focus use some extra love. Alright. Cool. Take this. Guess I can't take the boomerang. Okay. Steer clear of the engines. That was really my one and only wish. Actually, if I can have my second and only wish, I would rather wish that we find a wreckage. Let's grab some bladderfish. We're starting to look a little thirsty on the waterfront. Could use Some of that good old H200. H00. 3 will be fine. 3 is safe. What are we doing on inventory space? Beautiful. More than enough. Definitely enough titanium out here. Start building. We need to find blueprints before we can build. You can't build without a plan. Who does that? Can't do anything without a plan, really. Ah. Here we are. And it looks like we need the cutting tool again. Potentially another way in. That would be great. That'd be wonderful. That'd be dandy. It looks like it doesn't want to be great, wonderful, or dandy. Looks like we just got nothing. A little rabbit ray, but that's all we got. Alright, well. Rather sorry start to this adventure. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. We'll do good. We're gonna do good things. Probably should keep up. Maybe I'm playing dumb. Maybe I'm not scanning things properly. It's a possibility. Here we go. Knock knock, who's there? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing to scan on the cargo. Scan much of anywhere, huh? Of course, to survive we need a desk. Ah. Save the run. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That's what I was worried about the most. I thought to myself, I was like, man, I need the fabricator. I need the sea glide. But if I get a desk, everything will be fine. Look at that. Oh man. Ooh. It was very hit or miss there. I was legitimately concerned. Good luck finding me behind 7 layers of sarcasm. Okay, well, with that wonderful little find, I guess we can progress forward. Unto our death. Let's grab some of that good old sweet two. Not exactly wreckage. Got Gary with me though, so that's always a good time. Take some extra titanium. And we are doing fine and dandy. A little sea wreckage there. Try land. You can tell walking animations aren't something they really worked on just yet. Look at me. Got like a little flathead. Like the Iron Giant. Really, like, I believe his name is Chet, the Iron Giant. Scummier guy. We got it. I claim it. It is mine. As such, I also claim any nearby batteries. They are mine and mine alone. Huh? Looks like I found another subject. Ah, sand. Of course, it's rough and it gets everywhere. I'll go ahead and just save that for later. How about you? Do you have a less sandy surprise? Nope. Oh, man. Supply crate. I don't think I can collect anything inside because of the lack of a Y-axis. Good old metal salvage. Okay. Doing alright. Made it to the side of the Aurora. And we made it to inside this wreckage, but it's just on sand, it's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. Found a box. Mysterious box. A vehicle upgrade console fragment. It would actually be nice if I actually had a vehicle to upgrade first. Power transmitter fragment. This is exactly what we're looking for. transmitter.
New blueprint acquired.
And look at that, we got the vehicle upgrade console. Vehicle modification station. Always a good time. Propulsion cannon, I actually kind of want that. It's more useful where we're at. I'll take another first aid kit. Always a good time. Always a grand time. Can I not scan the tubes? The tubes don't want to be scanned? Come back here, Raptor Ray. Fine, let's just scan your cousin or something. He's far more nice. Increased radiation levels, that's always good.
Oxygen.
Alright. Well, we at least end up with a vehicle modification station. Very good for whenever you actually do a vehicle. Saves me the hassle later on. And it's nothing. Wow. I can't believe that they would sell nothing on a show like this. So now we are 700 meters out. Probably the farthest we've been thus far. I'm not kidding, it absolutely has been the farthest thus far. We're gonna need some more water. Could have swore I scanned a bladderfish already, but you know what? Oh, I can scan if it's normal or not. Ah. I mean, to be fair, a simple viewing can be... you can tell. Is that a creature egg? Cool. That was like a rebreather or something. Okay. Well, good news is we did pretty good. Bad news is it's night. And then also to add on a little bit more bad news, we are about 600 meters from a safe location. Good news is we can modify any sort of vehicle that we come into. I think we're safe. Cool. Just don't want to get jumped in the night. All I got is my little knife. And who knows, maybe these sharks are evolving to the point where they get guns. No, you don't want to bring a knife to a gunfight. That is absolutely certain. Evolution is a cruel mistress. Able to give animals varying amount of properties, including a gat. Gat, I think nature finally realized the power of guns. She was like, yo, that's how the West was won, dude. Let's upgrade you guys like that. I found an office chair. There we go. I was thinking like, the desk is really good, but yeah, it can get uncomfortable. I mean, I've been told standing desks are far more better, and I agree. My joints have actually been doing a lot worse since I've been sitting down more often. But an office chair, that I can relate. Maybe I can open up my own private practice. I can do these fish's taxes. Maybe help them plan for retirement.
Caution. Dehydration detected.
Yeah, that's a thing, huh? Sorry, I got too caught up thinking about my new fish practice. Think about it, I don't even have to get the CPA. I'm the most qualified accountant on this planet. These fish didn't go to school. I bet you. Oh, wait, no, fish travel in school, so of course they did. Darn it. Alright, so I'm going to have to assess it. I'm going to have to do a sensitivity analysis and see how well I do out here. Can I sonic bubble? I can. And also give you a little bit of a scan as thanks for the oxygen. Very good. Ah. Let's scan this outcropping, because that's what you do when you find a nice little piece of rock sticking out filled with minerals. Take a copper ore though, like, no joke. Just don't get scan quartz. Just gotta scan everything. Alright, so we'll probably play it a little bit more safe the upcoming day and actually stick around. Spadefish. Get back here. So edgy, I love it. Stick around the ship.
30 seconds.
As we avoid tiger noises? I'm gonna be honest, it's where you at? That's right, back up.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I know, just almost got into a little fight. I would have messed up in my neighborhood and then they would send me to Bel Air. Which, to be fair, is probably a little bit better than where we're at right now. I mean, that guy was started causing trouble outside my neighborhood. I was just shooting b-ball. My knife. As one does. Look at that, we're only about 100 meters out. But first, knock knock, it's me. Titanium. Nice to meet you. Oh, look at that. We are drowning in resources and water. Well, since we're in the general area, we're nice and safe. Oh wait, water. There's always time to scan this guy. In fact, it's like right beneath me. So I think we'll do that. We'll do just that. Grab some nice essentials. It's weird that it also makes the bottle. I mean, I know it's just supposed to be like a representation.
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected.
Don't you
Cease
tell me my
fluid
life.
intake immediately.
Don't worry.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Look at that. Is there anything to be concerned about? No. Let's cook this peep. You know what? Let's also cook this Gary. Look delicious there. Would you eat that? I'd eat that. I'm gonna save the nutrient blocks for a bit of resource because that's 75% health. That's a whole bunch. I'm pretty sure I've eaten food about 75% of my stomach capacity. Didn't feel too good afterwards, but definitely fixed whatever problems I had. Meanwhile, laser cutters are a thing that we don't have access to. Some quartz. Nothing we really need. How unfortunate is that? We spawned next to a wreckage with the inability to do anything with it. Such is life. Since we have a crap load of health packs, we have decent inventory space, we have the gumption to continue forth, to progress forth, no worries, the only stars in our eyes. I say we just go out and explore some more. This time it'll be away from the Aurora, so there'll be a lot less butt clenching. Butt clenching is never a good time, not when you want to explore. You gotta let things flow, progress, move naturally, yeah? Yeah. I'm sorry, what was that? My butt was clenching. Okay, well, seems like we are playing it smart. I kind of want to go in there, but I'm more concerned about wreckages than I am about just general exploration.
30 seconds.
I forgot that was a thing. Oxygen is always a thing. That's what happens when you take it for granted. I do have the rebreather and I got the oxygen tank, but unfortunately this is just as good as we get. So let's
Oxygen.
why not? Let's pop it off a bit. And let's see if there's anything we can scan over here. Always a good time. Is this radiation? Oh, there's radiation. Alright, fine. God, I can't go anywhere without being irradiated. Gosh. Bioreactor. Whoa! It's a little strong for this early. Seamoth, there we go. That's a good progress there. In case you don't know, Seamoth is actually a general use vehicle. We will be using that generally and generously. Just gotta find the other two segments. I believe I saw one down there. It looked like the engine for it. How crazy would it be to actually have the ability to make Seamoth before we're able to make structures?
Oxygen.
I know. But we do need the vehicle creation station. We already have the ability to upgrade vehicles. We don't have the ability to create vehicles. Such an interesting quandary we find ourselves in. But that looks like another segment of what I want, slash need, slash desire, slash crave. All those good synonyms. And in fact it is. Look at that, one more to go. And that's it right there. Come on this way, baby. I'll treat you right. No, don't you dare. Fight me.
30 seconds.
Don't worry. I can get done. Ah! Look at you! You're all
Blueprint
spotty.
acquired.
Alright, just in case I need this. Gotta use that Rex Fu style of self-defense. But not enough self-defense will save you from the lack of oxygen. You could be the best karate master in the world, but do you still need air? Absolutely. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. In fact, in order to be one of the best karate masters alive, you actually need to be alive. By extension, you kind of need oxygen to be alive, so... always good to have said oxygen. Meanwhile, where was good old Lumps McGee? Guess he's not feeling too good. I already have a Seamoth fragment, but pick up that titanium. Battery charger fragment, there we go! Looks like we hit ourselves a jackpot over here. Well, salvage, I don't exactly need that right now. Let's scope out what we need. Oh, there you are. Making sure everything's fine.
30 seconds.
Well aware. Am I happy with it? Not really, but I'm aware. That's the most important part. Check that last wreckage over there, then we'll probably move around and go a little bit further. Press our luck even more. Good news is if you die, you keep blueprints. Bad news is if you die, you lose resources that you're currently holding.
Oxygen.
Thankfully, most of our good resources are at Briscoe. Don't have to worry as much. Meanwhile, good old leprous lamprey over there is giving me a frightening. Give me a scaring. Ooh, alright, these guys are rough. Fight me. Come on. Do it. Yeah, pick on someone your own size. Bigger than you. Let's do it. Let's tussle. Alright, well, got that done. Let's grab this knife. In case somebody wants to cause something, start something. Do something. Good. Oh, speaking of which. You like water. And blend in with water.
30 seconds.
Yeah. A lot of this game has forward, down, and up. A lot of up, though. A whole lot of up. You just gotta keep going up. It's a good metaphor for life. Just keep going up. Are you kidding me? I could have sworn I was going away from the Aurora. Row. Okay, well, especially since we're in my danger zone. Not exactly a big fan of sticking in this neck of the woods as I dive into this very tight cave. Good old sailfish there. Good old exploratory music too. More gold. How much gold do I have? I've got like 10, 20. Okay, salt deposit, but more importantly, nice little potato looking good. Anyway, we'll grab
30 seconds.
this one. And I think that's a sign to head back. Yeah. Especially since I know we're going back right now, mister. I'm turning this car around. But hey, we got the Seamoth. We got a way to modify the Seamoth.
Oxygen.
Well, we're almost there to battery charging, unfortunately. Alright, well, played too close to the Aurora. I am definitely not in the mood to be chow. Like, listen, a lot of things I can handle with a knife. I'm dodgy, I'm fast, I'm skilled, I'm dangerous. But there's some things out there that are like, 400, 500 times the size of this knife. And, well, I'm all about that David and Goliath story. It's a very inspiring stuff, you know? They never did tell. I mean, I feel like nobody really emphasized enough that David, you know, could have died. And whenever you replace David with yourself, then it's you could have died. I'm not down for that. That is not a fun time. Possibly dying is only fun when you can look back and say, wow, can't believe I survived that. Which is pretty rare. Because, you know, those who could have died, they died. So, let's not do that. What we can do, this guy's guarding the blue hole. Requires scaring me a bit.
30 seconds.
Well, I'm all about diving into that blue hole. There we go. Loaded it just right. Not a big fan of the gatekeeper there. Oh, 2 gatekeepers. Let's, I think that just doubled my chance of dying. Miraculously, right before my eyes. It's astounding what math can do. They say that you don't use math on a day-to-day basis. Please, I just used it right now. Look at that! There's another one. Dying isn't exactly on my itinerary. But finding wreckages are. Not. It's more salvage. Guess who?
30 seconds.
Oh, wait, hold up. Seamoth fragment. I already got a Seamoth, but I'll take the titanium. We are 100 meters deep. Oh! Look at that! We seem to be in the neighborhood for reefbacks. I swear that's in a term of endearment. I don't mean it to be offensive, calling them a reefback. Oh, that's no fun when you're out of the water like this. But yeah, this is a example of what could be larger than my knife. Good news is, he's cool. He doesn't want to test it. Bad news is he was so far out of the water. You can actually find resources on the back of him, which is pretty rad. Hoopfish. I saw the hoopla on the hoopfish. You can stand still. Swim still. Float still? Float still. Float still. Just, do me a favor. Stop! That's a good picture right there. That's like my middle school picture right there. Good old middle school yearbook picture. Okay, things have stopped moving. Things are back to being normal. Ah. It seems we found ourselves a slight bit of wreckage, mostly salvage,
30 seconds.
Well aware. Sea glide fragment, more important. Only 50% there. Sea glide. That's what we need, man. That's what we need. If we want to get anywhere in life, you gotta sea glide your way to it. And, got any peepsters? So let's, probably should have waited a little bit longer to get the most out of it, but whatever. We are doing fine. Vehicle bay fragment. There we go. That's a weird sound. I'm not a fan of that sound. Okay, there's some more big stuff there, but that's not... Ooh! Look at this! It's a drooping stinger! Glad I didn't touch it. Without scanning it first.
30 seconds.
It's a sandstone chunk. I've opened plenty of these. Yep. Looks like it. Oh gosh, okay.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm pretty aware. I realize that now. Okay, well, good news is we're playing. Whoa. Is that another reef back? That is a reef back. Cool. Good news is we're not near the Aurora again. We always find ourselves in that sort of situation. All those limestone, what we found earlier was sandstone. Could be a different housing for different minerals. Splendid. For now, let's just play it safe. And, ooh, what are you? Battery charger fragment. Oop, there we go. Look at that. Now we can finally charge our iPhone.
New blueprint acquired.
That thing dies 3 times a day. And we got some gold to go with it. There we go. Perfect for the iPhone backing. One in a good case, you know? It's a status symbol at this point. Everybody has iPhones.
30 seconds.
Oh, look at that. A whole bunch of deep water. And a reef back. So, I think we are doing okay. And we're good. Look at that. Oh, of course you are here. Darn it, who invited Keith? That's his name now, it's Keith. Those are Keiths. Meanwhile, let's go with my friend here. You know, for as stupid as I've been playing, staying out past dark, going into deep water with nothing but my own almost naked bod, I've been doing pretty good. Doing all right. Look at that. Now we're swimming with the reef backs. Again, term of endearment. Not calling him anything. Not insulting his heritage. Just that's what we call it. All right. Let's grab some more oxygen. And let's see what our boy has. Know that they do carry some threatening plant life. That's a barnacle. That's not threatening. It's a rouge cradle. Picked up rouge cradle seed. Nice. I'm gonna break the barnacle. Break the barnacle. Okay, maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. Hey, you've been carrying copper on you? Can I grab it? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let's grab some good old O2, actually. Got a purple
30 seconds.
More importantly, just knock knock, give me some air. Whoop.
30 seconds.
Much longer if I get things going my way. Look at that. Let's break. That's not a barnacle. Looks like a barnacle. Should be a barnacle, but it's not a barnacle. Alright, let's do that oxygen thing. Before we get too far out, too far lost, and back to good old Regret Town. Woo-wee. We also need some more water. Now where? Okay, there we are. I really want to grab the other sea glider fragment, wherever that could be. So, let's make mistakes. I was gonna say, is it already too soon to start regretting said mistakes? Things are getting dark. No, they're fine. It's just... it's just night. Let's take a moment to appreciate... I like how it goes from, like, Minecraft moon to... Wow, it's actually a really nice PNG. Look at you! Look at that. Look at that red piece. Red planet right there. He is moving fast. That Mercury's in retrograde. Alright. You know that feeling you get when you're like, this isn't exactly the best idea. Yeah, that's happening right now. Real time. Especially those of you watching at home, you get that real-time regret. That's what I should call my streams. Real-time regret. Regret in real time. And then those of you watching at home, you get some nice regret on demand.
30 seconds.
I think more scary than the monsters themselves is the ambiance. That's really what gets me. Think about choosing life. A little too dark to be making any sort of big mistakes like this. If I make mistakes, you know, you want to actually see them. You know, you want to be in the thrill of it, the neck of it, the deep of it, the actual correct term, in the thick of it. Let's just read back, because I'm fine with it. Normally deep moding is never a good sign, but in this case it's just a giant squid. It's got like the same structure as a squid. Travels that away. Maybe it's closer to a whale, but with tentacles. Look at that, there's the sun. I'm down for making mistakes once I get the sea glide. By that I mean, like, you know. Want to see the sunrise too, buddy? Pretty romantic. I want you to do me a favor. Stay. Oh. Okay, there you go. There you go. And hoo-yah! Woo-wee! Alright. I don't know where that barnacle is, but I'm breaking it. Look at that. The only way to travel. It's like my own personal island. The barnacle? This purple brain coral is trying to get some oxygen, but I've already got enough. Spotted reeds. Nice. Isn't this lovely? Scenic. I think with that, with this beautiful sunrise and temporary island, I'll go ahead and call it. Thank you so much for all of you who joined. Shout out to Briscoe for joining us, as well as Ark S for joining us live. And those of you watching after the fact, I appreciate you just as much. Leave a comment if you want to see some more Subnautica, something I really enjoy, something I actually have a decent knowledge of. And I feel like it's a little bit more different than what I usually do. But hey, thank you so much for joining me, guys, regardless of when and how and where and why and who and which. And I will catch you all tomorrow with another stream. Woo! Thanks again. Wow!